This is lesson 2.9, count on and count back by 10 and 100. The standard for this lesson is mentally add 10 or 100 to a given number 100 through 900 and mentally subtract 10 or 100 from a given number 100 to 900. The lesson objective is to identify 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, or 100 less than a given number. The essential question for this lesson is how to use place value to find 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, or 100 less than a 3-digit number. Let's look at the page that they've done already in class. They had to figure out the number for boys and the number for girls. There's a couple different ways they could do this, and we talked about it in class. I'm going to show you the easiest one, but they sometimes did their own thing. As long as it's correct, it doesn't matter what they have written. The girls had 342, so we are going to simply draw 342. Now they could have broken apart these tens and put some over here. They could have broken apart these hundreds and put some over here. As long as it's correct, it didn't matter what they drew. Now let's look at the boys. The boys had 352. So they had 300s and 5 tens for 50 and 2 ones. Now in class I explained to them, look, this one only had 4, this one had 5. It improved by 1 10 stick, which means this is worth 10, so the boys had 10 more than the girls did. On the back, we went over how to go up and go down, how to show 10 less or 10 more than a number by changing the digits in the tens place. So let's look. 10 less than 264 means you cross out a 10 stick, which means now there's only 5 left, so we have 254. 10 more than 264 means we added 1, which means now we have 7 total, which means we have 274. Let's do with the 100 spot. Now we're changing the numbers in the red spot. You'll see on your child's paper that these are going to be circled in red, these are going to be circled in blue, and these are going to be circled in green. That's how we're going to help color code so they know which numbers go in the right spot. Let's look again at the hundreds one. 100 less means you cross out 100. Since there was 264, now I only have 1 left. I'm only going to write a 1 there. The tens and the ones stayed the same. 100 more means I have to draw 1. Now I have to recount, and I have 3. And I have 3 hundreds. I still have 6 tens and 4 ones. To do 10 more than 648, we're going to draw the picture. You'll see that your child has it drawn out. And then we have to do the tens digit and go up a group of tens, which makes it 5, which means this one should be 658. Now we want to do 100 less than 513, which means we go to the hundreds digit. We want it to go down 100, which means it's 413. We want to do 100 more than 329, which means we go to the hundreds digit. We want to go up 1, which makes it 429. And we want to go back to the tens digit and go 10 less. So we're underlining the tens digit, drawing our arrow to remind us that we're going down 1. We're only going down 1, which means the number is 817. With the on your own section, have your child underline and draw arrows so they know which digit they're moving before they actually write the number. We'll be checking it tomorrow in class. Let's look at the hot topic question, the higher order thinking question. 854 is blank more than 844. Well, we know that the 5 is in the tens place and the 4 is in the tens place, so we know that 854 is 10 more than 844. Let's look at the next one. Blank is 100 less than 352 and 100 more than blank. Well, if we're going for 100 less, we know we have to move from the 100 spots and go down 1, making this 252. And 100 more than 152. This is a tricky one. 100 more. You have to go back to this first one and go down a number in order to get it the answer to 152. See if your child can figure that one out. That's a very tricky question. Number 19. Blank is blank more than 751. You can do this a couple different ways. For example, if they want to move up by tens, you can say 761 is 10 more than 751. You could do it by hundreds. 851 is 100 more than 751. Whatever your child decides is fine. Switch to the problem-solving page on the back of page 92. Juan's book has 248 pages. This is 10 more pages than there are in Kevin's book. How many pages are in Kevin's book? Well, we know 248 is 10 more than what Kevin has. Then we have to figure out what 10 less would be. So we draw our arrow going down, and it would be 238 pages. There are 217 pictures in Tina's book. There are 100 fewer pictures in Mark's book. How many pictures are in Mark's book? Well, we need to go 100 fewer, which means we need to take our 100 spot and go down one, which means Mark's book has 117 pictures. Use the clues to answer the questions. Sean reads 213 pages. Maria reads 100 more pages than Sean. Gavin reads 10 fewer pages than Maria. How many pages does Gavin read? Well, let's see. Sean reads 213. Let's start there. Maria reads 100 more pages than Sean, which means our hundreds place has to go up by one, which means we're now at 313. Gavin reads 10 fewer pages than Maria, so we're in the tens place. We need to go down, which makes that a 0, which means Gavin read 303 pages. The very last one. Which number is 100 more than 786? We go to the hundreds place. We know we have to go up because it said more, which means the answer is 886. Thanks for watching lesson 2.9. Have a great day. Bye-bye.